Hold on. This is all on camera, but it'll be edited. Blooper reel for later. Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Tune Up. Hope you're doing good. Hope everything's going good in your life and more. It's a special day because I know people have been waiting on this. It's also a special day because I have another special guest in the building. This is Gavin, ladies and gentlemen. Say what's up to the people.
What's up? My name is Gavin. I'm super into pop punk and we're ready to review Waterparks.
Hey, my man had a whole intro ready. I love it. You can see from the title and from his illustrious intro, we're doing Double Dare from Waterparks. Now, it's funny because I thought he had heard it, but he hasn't heard it. Like, he's heard the singles, but not the whole thing.
Nah, I haven't actually. So it's going to be a first listen for the both of us.
For sure. You said pop punk is your main thing. Who are some people that you listen to on the regular? Because I'm pretty sure everybody in the comments is already going to rock with you off that.
So like I listen to a lot of new school, like Knuckle Puck. I'm actually going to see them this week.
Oh, word, okay.
Yeah, Knuckle Puck, love Wonder Years, State Champs.
Okay.
I know a lot of people would be a fan of State Champs out there.
Okay.
I love the old school too, though, like Fall Out Boy, Paramore, all the classics.
Oh, Paramore goes crazy.
Yeah.
I know they're waiting on more Paramore videos. Trust, they're coming. But yeah, Paramore goes crazy. Shout out to them. Shout out to Haley Williams. And a lot of people said that Double Dare is better than Entertainment. Did you get a chance to check out Entertainment?
You know, I actually haven't listened to a lot of Waterparks. They're like within the genre, so like they come up on my Spotify every now and then. Like
Okay.
I like a lot of their acoustic stuff, like Lucky People.
Uh-huh.
That was a really good song.
Okay.
But yeah, they're like super poppy. They sound like a lot of Australian bands, like Between You and Me, With Confidence.
Okay.
Yeah, they got that kind of sound.
Okay,
which
for sure.
It's not bad.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like I was getting used to, and I always forget the lead singer names, but the lead singer of the band, it took a little while, took a couple tracks for me to get used to the voice, used to the vocals. But I think there was one track on Entertainment, I think like maybe 4 or 5, I forget the name of it, but I remember I was like, oh, this is hitting.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like now I see the pocket that your unique vocals have a sound for it and like have a lane for it. And that's always cool because I feel like a lot of people got mad at me with the whole Set It Off thing because I did a Set It Off video a while ago. I ain't really like the album too much, per se. But there was a song where I felt like he was sounding like one of the Backstreet Boys, and people got really mad at me for that. And I was like, hey, I don't know what to tell you. There was another song on there because it was the Duality album.
Okay.
And there was a song on there, I think it was Duality, that I really felt like sounded like Britney Spears was holding it against me.
Uh-huh.
And people got mad at me for that. So I was like, again, I don't know what to tell you. But with the lead singer of Waterparks, as the album went on, I definitely grew a liking of his vocals and how he approached the music. And that's kind of my main thing with pop punk too. I like how everybody has like their own identity with what they bring. Like Patrick Stump has his identity. Brendan Urie obviously has his identity. Like I love when people are able to shape the music that they make with how they deliver on the lyrics and on the delivery of the vocals, for lack of a better phrase. It's been such a long time since I touched on Waterparks.
Right.
And we've been trying to get this to happen for the longest time.
We've been trying for a while.
I mean, cool minute. A couple cool minutes. It's like a whole cooler of minutes. No, but I'm excited, man. Like it's been a long time since I've touched on Waterparks, so you know, it's a fresh listen for you. It's a fresh listen for me. So I think it's only gonna be something that we'll both take away something from.
Definitely.
So you want to just jump into it?
Let's jump into it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Double Dare from Waterparks. Y'all been waiting on it, and here it is. Number 1, Hawaii, Stay Awake. No, I'm getting like instant yellow card feels again. Like Ocean Avenue.
Yeah, classic pop punk intro.
Yeah. That's nice. Ooh. That vocal switch up right there, like the chorus. Oh, okay. I like it.
It's good so far.
Yeah, it's super catchy.
Yeah.
How you feeling overall?
It's not like a super like eye-catching opening song, but it's pretty good so far.
It's super catchy. I feel like that's catchier than a lot of Entertainment records. Because I think Entertainment, I think, was a little bit more popular than, well, because, you know, we're only one song into this. I feel like I still remember how poppy Entertainment sounded, and it kind of threw me off a little bit. But
Right.
I think this is more catchy. And again, it's interesting that you're getting more of the modern, and I'm getting more of the nostalgic vibe, because I think that was something that really helped me out with the what's the name? What's their names? The album was Last Young Renegade.
Oh,
All Time Low?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I heard a couple of records from them before that album, and like I said, Move Along, and threw me back to all the other stuff. So I think like the nostalgic factor is something else that I love when I do these type of suggestions, because it reminds me of middle school. Like it reminds me of when the Black Parade was out.
Oh yeah.
Like stuff like that, and stuff like Boulevard of Broken Dreams, and like I said, Yellow Card, Ocean Avenue, like those records, even though like that wasn't like my main choice to listen to, those videos were always on. Like Bring Me to Life, Evanescence, My Immortal, and Hoobastank, The Reason. Like those videos were always on.
Oh yeah, so iconic.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're a staple in my brain. So like whenever I hear, I'm Not a Perfect Person, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that video. I do like that it gives me that vibe, but you do have a point, because I've heard a lot of other records that have been suggested to me that sound like that too. Yeah. It sounds like a lot of people want that vintage sound that made alternative pop punk and all of that just so powerful and such a force to be reckoned with in music. Like that's why there's such a following for it even now.
Yeah, it's almost retro at this point, because like Emo Night, if you've heard of that.
I have.
Yeah, it's one of like the big things that's going on right now. Like,
man,
it's just like, well, I personally go to Emo Night almost every month. I have an Emo Night tattoo.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically just a bunch of nostalgia for like people that listen to this music in middle school. Like it's us like 20-something-year-olds just like partying. Like they don't advertise it as like a club or
right.
Yeah, it's not a club. Like they're not a band, they're not DJs. Like it's just a party.
That's pretty cool that like I said, the following is still there and people still remember how they felt when they heard those records. So I think that's why, like, when I got the nostalgic vibes from it, I ended up like kind of vibing with it a little more. But you make a good point. Like it's nothing like outstanding, but I liked it. It's a nice little opener track for the album.
Yeah, I mean, I listen to a lot of pop punk, so like this is just like
it's just aight.
Yeah, it's like super generic. Like I'll listen to it, like I don't mind it. Like I love stuff like this.
Got you.
But it's like it's like what I listen to every day.
It's like, okay, I see what you're doing. Move along. Another All American Rejects reference. Number 2, Gloom Boys. We was just talking about Emo Night. I'm wondering if this is gonna be a follow up to that. Those chords are crazy though.
Loki sounds like an anime opening.
Yeah, right. Hey, wait a minute. We might have one.
Oh yeah, like that heaviness for a second. Yeah, that's pulling me in.
Yeah, hey. Okay, yo. So far, I know we're 2 tracks in, but this is the bar right now. This is nice. I like it.
I haven't heard anything like this.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, like I'm loving this. Like I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this.
This is going on the playlist?
This is going on my playlist.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you said that one go on the playlist?
Yeah, it's definitely going on my playlist. I actually have like a certified Spotify playlist.
Oh, word. Dude. Oh, okay. We popping over here. I see you. The melody of that one, I think the vocals on that were fire. Everything about that I think was great. I feel like it had all the elements of modern, all the elements of the vintage. Strong vocals, interesting lyrics. I think that one worked 100%.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like it definitely has that pop punk sound, but it was so much more different. Just like the melody overall. Yeah. Like I haven't heard anything like that in pop punk.
Plus the arrangement was crazy.
Yeah.
Like the switch up with the drums, with the vocals, like however they came up with that one, kudos.
Yeah.
Fire. Number 3, Stupid for You. This is another one with stars next to it, and usually the stars mean you got a poppin' song. So Gloom Boys was also one of the poppin' songs. So. You said this might be
I think this is their number 1 most played song.
Oh, okay, for sure. Well, let's jump into it. Oh, you know this one?
Yeah. It's like classic pop punk angst.
Yeah. All those teenage emotions. It's really reminding me, I don't know if you won't feel this at all, but the melody is reminding me of Stacey's mom.
Okay, I can see that.
Has got it going on. So nostalgic for me right now. Like, oh, this is bringing me back to all my middle school days.
Oh yeah. Then you got the house CD in there.
Yeah. Right back to Fireflies. It's hella catchy.
Yeah.
It's so catchy. It has so much more of a engaging bounce.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like the other one, I felt like it was a complete song, but I feel like this is that jump around anthem that everybody was going crazy to.
Yeah.
You know, like it has that like backyard concert feel,
mm-hmm.
and I love that because that's such a raw like setting and group outing. You know what
mm-hmm.
I mean? So like if you really feel something at a backyard show, you gonna feel it the fullest. You know. Because everybody's there to just see who's good and support their friends and all that type of stuff. I just love how, like, I don't know, it felt so happy.
Right.
It felt like, you know, a summer day and everybody's by the pool going crazy. But it also felt like, you know, something that you could play and just, you know, have a good time to. Like, it would wash away any bad vibes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a lot of pop punk was created to help people escape from their days, but... You know, there's still some really good moments to have in it. Like, not everything was My Chemical Romance. You know what I mean? Like, not everything was 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. Like, nothing that dark.
Yeah, it definitely feels like that backyard party kind of vibe. Like, I feel like this is a song that they open their concerts with.
Oh, yeah.
Like, once they play this, like, hey, we're Waterparks. Like, this is stupid for you.
This is stupid for you. Let's go. Number 4, Royal.
They got the Fireflies intro.
Yeah. There's gonna be Fireflies references throughout the rest of the video. I hope y'all know. Ooh. Oh, okay. You give me Fall Out Boy vibes a little bit. The later Fall Out Boy, like say Rock and Roll vibes.
Oh, okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like not earlier Fall Out
yeah.
Boy, like later.
Okay.
I feel like this could be like in one of those old 2000, like mid-2000s movies, like the hot girl who's walking into the mall or something, and all the heads would be turning all in slow motion. It's pretty sick. I like that. I like that one. I don't think it was as catchy as the last two, but I like the big band feel that it had. I like the big soundtrack feel it had.
Mm-hmm.
Like it had a cinematic feel to it, and I say that a lot with a lot of songs that I've been listening to lately because I just love seeing songs and scenes go together. But I definitely feel like that would work in film for something.
Oh yeah, I definitely feel that.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it would like place it in the right scene. It'll accentuate it, and people will be like, "Oh, remember that scene from such and such." But I think the vocals on that one were a bit stronger than the last two, so it's weird because I liked Gloom Boys and Stupid for You better than Royal, but I think the way that he went on that song, the speed, the sped up delivery, and that high note he hit in the breakdown, I think that was key moments that made it in ways better. But like I said, with the overall punch of both Gloom Boys and Stupid for You and how catchy they were and how upbeat and how much they stuck with me, I still like those songs more than Royal, but I still like Royal. Just not as much as the last two.
Right. I think it's just like so crazy how like each one of these songs is so different from each other so far.
Yeah.
Like it's not like none of these are like the same like cookie cutter generic pop punk.
Yeah. Like we got from the intro song.
Right.
Like they've already switched that narrative. Like okay, like you got the little basic opening, now welcome to the album. It's like getting past the bouncer to get into the club, and now you're at the experience. So I'm excited. We have a few more songs. You know, we still haven't gotten to the meat of the album, but I'm excited. So far, it's been much better than Entertainment. I'll say that right now. So y'all were right. Y'all were right. Much better than Entertainment. So we're just gonna keep on rolling. Number 5, Take Her to the Moon. Now this sounds like good time. This sounds like good time. Why do I hear Kesha on this? Now we're going to the bar.
I can't get good time out of my head.
Now it sounds like 303.
Oh yeah.
My first kiss. Yeah, it sounds like a 303 song.
It's not a bad thing though. They're still switching it up.
Yeah. Again, it's still different.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was like along with the 303. And I've said this in other videos too because they were so massive, but they were also such a big part of this whole time. I just got Cobra Starship vibes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like the like that just instantly brought me back to la 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 la. Like Cobra Starship, man, what a time. Nice track, it was pretty cool. You know, I wasn't huge on 303 growing up, but you know, I respected how much people rocked with them. Like everybody else I knew loved 303, and I was like, have fun. That's great. How are you feeling about this one?
I just like that they've like reached out there and like tried to like attempt something like this.
Yeah.
I mean, just like having the opportunity to like just try something out like this.
Yeah.
Like not being scared to like reach out of their boundaries.
Yeah, I mean, you know, being that it's billed as alternative and they are a pop punk band, I feel like that automatically sets parameters for people.
Mm-hmm.
Like so many people already have a set idea of what they consider real alternative, real hip hop, real country, like this, that, and the third. But I like that, you know, I don't think they have a massive following, but for what they have, they're giving their fans a variety of everything.
Right.
You got the vintage pop punk sound, but you've got stuff like this that's kind of electro pop, and then, you know, you got the classic stuff like "Stupid for You," which is just like, you know, right there in that dead pocket that everybody loves. You know, like it's dead center and right in the gooey middle that everybody always goes back to. You know, stuff like "Thanks for the Memories." You know, so I mean, I didn't love this song, but I do respect what you said about them taking risks and going outside of, you know, the comfort zone, the pocket that people are already gonna set. I mean, this is a 3-year-old album, but you know, I've seen a lot of support for it. Everybody was like, "Yo, no. Yeah, you heard Entertainment, cool, whatever. Double Dare is the album you need to hear." And I was like, all right. But yeah, so far it's still good. Like, again, I said the same thing with the last AJR review that I did.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Because, I mean, I hate to take another swipe at it, but the click, ooh, not a fan. Neo Theater, big step up. Big step up. I mean, I was using terms like gargantuan. Like that's how much of an improvement it was. Still didn't like the album, but definitely left on a more positive note than I did with the previous album. So someone in my comments, because I said in the video, they can only get better. Someone quoted me in the comments and said, "Let's not hold our breaths." I said, damn. Why y'all come for them like that? Anyways, yeah, Take It to the Moon. I didn't love it, but I respect the attempt.
Definitely.
Number 6, Made in America. Now this we get to play at emo night, huh?
Yeah.
They
Like instantly like a lot heavier.
Oh. That's such a change from
I
the
know.
last track.
It's crazy.
What?
This is like definitely like a day to remember vibe.
Yeah. I like that a lot. The breakdowns on here have been fire.
Yeah.
I don't care what song it is. Like, every song has had a fire breakdown. Ooh.
Culture clashing, hazard smashing, maybe someone's sweet. We're made in India, we're so pleasing.
That's so dope. That's dope. I don't care. That's fire. Ooh. Yeah, whoever on the guitar, you were making sure your presence was felt on here. All right, I said Gloom Boys was the bar. I think that might have raised it just a little bit.
You think so?
How you feeling?
The musicality was like really good. I really like how it started. Like it had that like a day to remember feel to it.
Of course, yeah.
It's just like the lyrics are just like so poppy. Like like it's like so like generic poppy like lyrics.
Got you.
It's like
So-
repeating like same thing.
So, oh, I see what you're saying. The lyrics took you out of it, but the musicality was good.
Yeah, no, the music was great. Yeah, definitely have like that. it started out like really high.
Yeah.
But it slowly like dwindled down.
So like I guess the hit that Gloom Boys had just wasn't there for you on this one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because like Gloom Boys had that edge and that heaviness, and then they also followed it up with musicality. Where this one was just musicality and
it's like
na 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 na.
yeah.
I feel you. I don't know. I'm really liking Made in America.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's on par with Gloom Boys. So that's where I'm standing. Let's see if the bar is either raised or lowered as the album goes on. Number 7, Dizzy.
Kind of reminds me of like Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
Like Ed Sheeran flow.
Yeah. I love how the bass line's there and they take it out. And then they bring it back. That's hard. That's crazy. Ooh. Take it up. That's so hard. It's so simple, but it makes such a difference. People sleep on how important the bass line is, and what you do with it matters so much. So like you can really make a song with a bass line, or you can transform it to make it even better. Like bass is so important, y'all. I can't stress that enough.
Kind of reminds me of like Avril Lavigne.
Yes. I love Avril Lavigne. So how are you feeling about Dizzy? Did it kind of fall off for you towards the end?
Yeah, like in the beginning too, I felt like just the vocals in the beginning, I felt like this track is not gonna be like as good as like the rest of the other tracks. Like it feels like the going down on the album.
So now you feel like we're on that downward trend.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you. I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is honestly so much fun because I love the contrast that's going on right now. Because that rarely happens when I have guests. Like it's so much fun. Like I haven't been excited to do a suggestion like this in so long. So first and foremost, thank you. But secondly, I'm gonna tell you now, the whole main meat of that song I think was the highlight of it. Besides that, you know, it was fun to listen to, but it didn't leave much of an impression.
Right.
Like again, when I heard that bass line come out and come back in, I went crazy. I was like, oh, that's awesome. Nothing else about the song was really like memorable. And I hate to say that because I just heard it and I'm talking about it, so it's kind of contradictory, but I don't think I'll be talking about anything other from that song besides how crazy that bass line transformation was.
Right.
Like, you know, there wasn't anything really crazy being said, and the vocals could have been a little better, but just the main part of it, the main hook, that whole main section of the song, I think was the strongest part. And I'm hoping we get more moments like that, but like more complete moments like Gloom Boys and Stupid For You, only because they were such strong additions for the album. I like the melody, but I really just like that bass line transformation, just that whole part of the composition, I think, was the main highlight of it. No disrespect to the song as a whole, but you know, that's kind of on par with Take Her to the Moon for me. It's better than that song in my opinion, but it's not something I would willingly go back to. Like if I ran the album back, I would probably skip Take Her to the Moon, but I would let Dizzy play.
Oh, yeah.
But that's kind of where it sits for me right now.
Okay. I feel the opposite, actually.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would switch it to. Like, Dizzy feels like one of those songs, like, it's just something I'd, like, listen through.
Okay.
Like you said, like, nothing really sticks out, but, like, it's just, like listening music. Like I'll just,
background, background music.
Like, background music.
If you're at the shop or if you're at a hotel lobby and they, for some reason, have the pop punk station on, this will be the song and you'll just be like...
Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah.
Oh, there's my elevator. I'm gone. You're not going to stick around trying to Shazam the song in the lobby.
Yeah.
What song is this? I feel you. Again, I love the contrast. This rarely happens, so I'm really, really happy. Number 8, Powerless.
A 20-hour drive with you on the other end, filling up my tired head. My mind and keeps me powerless tonight. All I need is losing track of time.
it's always hard to talk about the power ballads on pop punk albums unless they're like, oh, there was one track on the Conventional Weapons record from My Chemical Romance. It was a slow song. I think it was like The World and Me and You or something like that. It was a track like that, but it was really moving. And then there was another moving track on I Brought Bullets. I can just call it Bullets because I forget the entire title of MCR's debut, but there was a song on there that was really, really touching, and it was the power ballad of their debut, as opposed to all the other, angsty stuff on that record. But it's always hard to talk about it because, it's either going to be something that is really moving or something that's going to fall flat. And, we haven't heard enough of it to really make an opinion on it, or form an opinion on it, rather. So I'm just wondering how it's going to go. Because the opening, I already see they're reaching for the big vocals, and they're going for the emotional chords and everything. So I'm wondering what the payoff's going to be. But it's always hard when this part of the album comes through, because so many people are, Northern Downpour off of Pretty Odd.
Oh, yeah.
We got a lot of flack for that because my homie was making jokes and a whole bunch of stuff. But Northern Downpour, so many people love that one.
Oh, yeah. I love that. One of my favorite tracks.
Yeah, I can appreciate it now. At the time, I had just come off of Fever.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was expecting more,
Yeah.
Stuff like Kamisado and stuff like, even Build God Then We'll Talk. Like, I like that song. The video was weird as hell, but the song was really, really dope. But I was all about the angst and the nostalgia. So because that album was more Beatles and 60s pop, I was like, what is this?
Yeah, definitely had to grow on me.
And that's what I was saying too. Like in a lot of the conversations I had with the fans, like this had to be so jarring for y'all. Like you went from I chimed in to the that Green Gentleman. Like how? What is this? And then the End of All Things off of Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die, I thought was beautiful. I mean, wow, just that whole composition. That's still one of my favorite. I would say that's top 5 Panic songs, in my opinion. Like, I love that song. But again, I'm hoping that the payoff for this is good because, power ballads are such a great thing to talk about when it comes to rock, pop, punk, and just anything involving musical instruments.
Right.
Because, you can make an R&B banger. You could be like LL Cool J and make a hip-hop love song, but, like, power ballads are just, you don't forget this. Like, I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, Aerosmith. Power ballads. You just feel these records. So let's just see if Powerless gives us some power. Have to be corny because it's YouTube. Pays the bills. I was not expecting that switch up. Okay. So again, another fire breakdown. I do think that it got repetitive a little bit.
Right.
Da 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 da. But I did like the harmony, that do da da do da 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 da. I thought that was cool. But again, with the ballads, it's hard to talk about it after hearing it, especially for the first time. Like I feel like if I listen to it more, I could feel it a little more. But first listen. Yeah, it's just okay.
Yeah, definitely. I can agree with that on this one.
Yeah.
Just okay. Because, like, comparing it just to, like, the other power ballads, I guess... I just wish, like, it was, like, just, like, a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, the opening's, like, kind of like Hello Goodbye. Like,
yeah.
It's like, I like...
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
And then, like, it jumps to, like, this, like... I wanted
to... Yeah, like, again, that was out of nowhere. Because the whole thing was... Like, everybody has their cell phones in the air, and now everybody's raging and moshing for, like, 25 seconds. Which is fine, but, again, it was unexpected, so, it caught us by surprise. Again, I think this kind of goes a little bit more with what you were saying about the downward trend of the album. Only because these songs aren't as strong as how the album started. Even with the intro. I feel like the intro was a more powerful song than Powerless. It was okay. Maybe on a second listen I might feel it a little more, but as of right now I'm just I don't know. Besides the intro, would this kind of be in that lower tier for you?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely my least favorite on the album so,
So
far.
far?
Yeah.
Got you. All right. Well, let's see if we end up piling on that or if we end up taking away from that and adding more to what we did like. Number 9, Little Violence, and this has an E, so they cussing on this one. Ooh. Pretty nice. Kind of sounds like Street Fighter a little bit.
Yeah. Or like I'm about to play like DDR.
Yeah. Okay. There's a little bit more edge for you.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, I'm really digging this heavy sound.
Yeah. I feel like they excel more when they put more filth in the music. Like,
Yeah.
when they put a little dirt on their sound, I think it helps it 10 times more.
Yeah.
They can still keep it clean with the vocals, but you know,
Yeah.
you can get ugly with it a little bit. Not everything has to be all pretty and PC, you know. That's so classic. Woo. Woo. That's fire. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think that's kind of not revitalizing, but I feel like that's kind of rejuvenating the feel of the album because, you know, after Made in America, I feel like things, like you said, were taking a downward turn, but like I feel like the energy was definitely dying off. Because Made in America, like you said, like the musicality was there, but like that extra punch, the extra oomph was missing.
Right.
I feel like this one definitely was kind of like a mix of the musicality of Made in America, but the punch that Gloom Boys had. And like it still had the classic elements that Stupid For You had. So for me, I would put this in the top tier for the track so far. I really enjoyed that vocal. I love the harmony during the breakdown. And I liked how different the song was. Like,
Right. Yeah.
you know,
Super raw.
way raw, and like you said, like Sum 41 vibes completely. And I liked how dirty this one felt. This one felt like they were just, yo, let's make something that's gonna make people mosh. Like, let's get angry with it. Let's just, whatever we're feeling, go with it. As opposed to, you know, keeping it clean and, you know, polishing it. You know, not everything has to be polished for what you release. And, you know, for certain projects, like if it's like a concept album or something, I would totally say, check all the boxes, dot all the I's, cross all the T's, do everything you gotta do. But if you just make an album, like I feel like they just made this album, and that's not a diss, that's not a dig. You can just make an album, you know, you just making music. But I feel like because that's the vibe I'm getting, they were just like, yo, let's make an album, let's do it. We're Waterparks, like you said, we're Waterparks. So because I'm getting that vibe from it, not everything has to be all pretty and clean and all that.
Right.
But I do really, really like this track. I think I would put it up there with my favorites. I don't know if it beats Gloom Boys or Made in America, but it's up there for me at least. How are you feeling?
Definitely. I wouldn't say it's the best track on the album, but I'd say this is like my favorite track so far.
Yeah.
Just because like I love like that grittiness, like that
Yeah.
rawness, like I like the feeling, the emotion, like the
Yeah.
anger, because that's like really what pop punk is.
Yeah.
And that's
All
like
of
it
that.
really like shows here.
All of that, you know, I guess filling that void from whatever aspect in life was kind of, you know, I'm not trying to be a therapist or nothing right now, but I feel like this, you know, I said this on my 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge video. I was like, you know, I've never been like that, you know, type of outcast per se to where, you know, I felt like there was no way out other than My Chemical Romance, or no way out other than what's the first Fall Out Boy album? Take This to Your Grave. You know, I haven't felt like that. Like the only time I felt like that was 2016, but Views was my out album. Like that album got me through the year. So like I can definitely relate on a level to people seeking out music to help them feel whatever's plaguing them, or, you know, helping them get out whatever they were holding in. So I like that, you know, this kind of is the most enjoyable for you because it's hitting on those feels, because it feels like, you know, it's throwing you back to the moment where you were looking for that song to get out whatever you were feeling.
Yeah.
That's why I love, you know, just how angry he was at the end, because that's just all passion. You know what I mean?
Feels like I'm 16.
Yeah, exactly. Just throwing shit in your room. Shout out Little Violence, dope track. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the energy up. The next song kind of has me worried. I don't know if it's gonna be a 50 Cent cover or not. Let's just see. Let's just see what we get. Number 10. 21 questions. If this is a 50 Cent cover, I swear. New York City. Okay, it's not. I swear. If they would have started rapping.
A loudmouth and pale with a ghost obsession, but behind the scenes of her I'm playing 21 questions. There's gotta be a reason.
Kind of like a Plain White Tees feel.
You drop your guy and take me on, it's everything I wanted, but then what? Would you get tired of my conversations? And if you don't text, I get too frustrated. I want you all to myself this time. I wanna give you space, but the amount between us is wrecking me. Then what? You drop your guy and took me on, it's everything I wanted.
Where did these drums come from? What the hell? Not expecting that whatsoever. That dum dum dum. I was like, yo, what?
An acoustic song, but like
switching it all the way at the end.
It's like
bring the drums in.
It's missing something.
Yeah. We could strum the whole thing. Nah, let's not do that. How you feeling?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it. Like it's like that classic like acoustic song. It's really classic. Like nothing like too like stand out about it. And like that's what I enjoy about it.
I feel like this would be the song that somebody would propose to somebody to prom for. Like I feel like they would get all their homies together. Like she walk into the room and he's like and he turns over the letter and it's like, well, you could prom with me. It's cute, and then up until the end you get the, you know, like I said, the 3-5-4 drums. Like where did they come from? Like they were just like the drummer was just sitting there with the sticks just waiting, and then, you know, out of nowhere he just raises his arms and goes crazy. So I feel like this is a hidden gem for the album. I feel like this is one of those songs that if you dismiss it like after Powerless or after Dizzy, like, you know, if you don't go all the way into the album, you might miss out on this. Because it's a dope track. I liked the acoustic feel of it. I think acoustic songs are always great. Like, there was an acoustic version of Shape of You that came out. I was like, oh, I love this. This is beautiful. That's what Ed was known for. Like, Ed was known for his acoustic like songs. Like, that's why the A-Team blew up. Because it's just him and his guitar just going crazy. Yeah, there's some strings in the back and some background vocals, but at the heart of it, it's just Ed. She's
that album's classic.
Ooh, that Plus album goes so hard. Shout out Ed. I love that shit. Anyways, yeah, 21 questions. I'm happy it wasn't a 50 Cent cover, and I liked the authentic nature of it. I feel like that one was like one of those from the heart tracks, and you could tell like he was going in with the vocals at the end, so he really felt that one. And, you know, like I said, hidden gem. This is a track you have to listen to the album to get.
Yeah. With the acoustic songs in general, it's like you feel like all the emotion. Like you feel like they just like played it once and like they just slapped it on the album.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love that.
I love that feel to it. Like
the purest form of creation, really. Like anybody could just be messing around with a melody, and if they like it, punch them in. Let's do it. I'm loving all the versatility. Like, you know, regardless of how we feel about the songs, I think that's the main thing that we are enjoying with the album, just how different every track is from the next and on.
It's a smorgasbord.
No, exactly. Perfect way to describe it. See, this is why I bring people on the show. Coming up on the last bit of tracks, number 11, It Follows. Now, a lot of people didn't like this movie, but I thought it was pretty good. Did you see It Follows?
It Follows? Nah, I didn't.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
Nah.
It's creepy.
Definitely like a lot lower on this one.
Yeah, that lower register. Yeah. Oh, love that progression. Carlos. I feel like it's another one of those songs that's like in that pocket that people like. It's got the classic elements from before and the current elements from now. I think the lyrics were okay for this one, just okay. Another one where the melody and the musicality shined a lot more. I think that's the detriment for the album. A lot of songs have better compositions than they do concepts with the words and the lyrics that are applied to the music. And I think that Entertainment kind of had that same thing, only because they were trying to do something with that album. At least that's how it felt. I'm just saying that so people don't get all crazy. But yeah, again, I think that's another one that's. I'm assuming you kind of felt the same way about that one that you felt about Made in America, just less with the musicality.
Yeah, a little bit of the same. Just like that lower register, like it kind of just like had me focus on that. Like that kind of just like stole it away because it was just like so smooth. Like the song overall gave me like a very 5 Seconds of Summer like vibe to it.
Yeah,
just
especially
like,
with the newer stuff they're doing.
Like,
I don't even follow them like that, but a lot of their new stuff sounds like this. Yeah, I mean, I like that one more than Powerless, more than Dizzy, but not more than Little Violence. If that makes sense.
It's like this.
Yeah, you know, there's a couple tears that were just putting in the video. Yeah, not a bad track, but also nothing outstanding, nothing that I would willingly go back to. Like, I'd go back to Little Violence. I'd go back to, keep mentioning it, Gloom Boys and all of that. That one is definitely hit or miss. I gotta be in the mood for that one.
Yeah, it's like somewhere in the middle for me too.
Yeah. Number 12, Plum Island. What?
What is going on here?
Yeah, it's giving me like Linkin Park vibes, but later, like Meteora.
I don't know. It's just like he's like. It sounds like he's trying to be angry, but he's not angry.
Yeah.
Like he's really forcing it.
Yeah.
Like I don't. It's like he's not selling it to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not believable.
Yeah, like they feel just like very like unsure about what mood they want for this.
Yeah.
Like I'm unsure how to feel about this song. Like I don't know if I'm supposed to be happy or like
Or if I'm supposed to
like yeah like.
Well, the one thing that has never failed us so far with the album, all the breakdowns. Been consistent the whole way through. So like you said, they were trying to sell you on the angst on that one, and it's a product you weren't buying.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling that one too much. I don't know. That one just felt like, for me, that would be my least favorite. I mean, I think you said Dizzy was your least favorite. Or no, Powerless was. Powerless was your least favorite.
Yeah, I don't know where this one stands. I think it's somewhere near the bottom, but it's just like I just don't know how to feel about it. Like it wants to like bring an emotion out, but it's not sure which one.
Yeah, like the swell of it and the crescendo that happened. It was supposed to be, I guess, bigger, but just the payoff just wasn't there. The punch wasn't there for that one.
Yeah,
and I mean, I think that's because the vocals and the melody were kind of clashing the whole time, and you know he was kind of rapping at the beginning, like let's stop talking about this and let's talk about this. There was another song on Entertainment like that too, and I was kind of just like, oh well, all right, but I don't know. I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm a question mark with this because like I didn't love the music, I didn't love the delivery, but I didn't hate it. I didn't think it was terrible.
Yeah, I just have no idea how to feel.
Yeah,
Like,
it's strange. I'm kind of in the middle with this one. Well, while I didn't love it, it's not, it's not a bad track, but I still do think I would say it's my least favorite on the album, only because I have no like finality with it. There's no like, it's not like the whole lasting impression argument, but it's like, it was here, then it was gone.
Yeah.
Like we heard it and now we're talking about it, and now, again, like if we played it back, it would still be fresh in my mind, even though we just heard it. And that's not something you necessarily want with a song. So yeah, it's interesting that that's the second to last song. But let's see how the album closes. You have anything else you want to add, or?
Nah, it's got me in the mood. I just want to hear the last one.
He said, nah.
Like, I just need the palate cleanser. Like, I need that last song.
For sure. And finally, number 13, I'll Always Be Around. You think it's gonna be a slow song? You think it's gonna be a hype song? What you think?
Man, I have no idea. Like, the title like gets me like it's gonna be like a slow acoustic song. But I feel like just like they might end it with like some poppy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Who knows?
It could be anything.
Let's jump into it and find out. Kind of sounds like a Brockhampton song.
If you died, I hope you hide. And if I left, I hope you stop. Keep my boxes from the left. You know I'll always be around. Never leave you hanging out. Never leave you out to dry.
Got little sound effects going in the background. I hear you. Kind of sounds like we're in the solar system and they're hitting all the stars. You gotta go for them notes. Like hearing him stab those notes just now, like. Every breakdown has been fire. Yeah, legit, though. See, that's what I'm talking about. Doing different stuff with the notes. I love it. All right. I'll Always Be Around. Personally, thought it was a decent closer.
I liked it. I really liked it as a closer. It felt like very well-rounded.
Yeah. Kind of like a whole summary for the album, really.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the entire vibe of it all summed up in one track. I think I like the closer for entertainment too, but I feel like this was a stronger way to finish the album because the album was already so versatile from start to finish, and I like that, you know, they kind of finished it on something that was really, really solid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it felt like summer, like a very like carefree song.
Yeah, definitely. And again, that cinematic feel came back for me. I could definitely see that as the credits rolled before they played the second song that also follows the credits. You know, like this is like that wrapping up track before they like either cut to black or fade to black.
Yeah, this is like the end of American Pie.
Yeah. Exactly. Overall, I enjoyed the record. I thought, and again, I'm gonna keep pushing this. Y'all were right. Much better than entertainment. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for this suggestion. I hope you enjoyed. Real quick, all of his socials are gonna be listed, but go ahead and tell the people what you want to tell them.
I work for this brand, Collective Lifestyle, right here. So it's a little clothing brand located like where we live, in the Northridge, the Valley area.
SFV, baby.
Yeah, it's a little streetwear brand. We got an online shop. We'll plug the link somewhere, maybe here.
Yeah, it's gonna
be
bio. It's gonna be below. It's gonna be in the description.
Somewhere.
It's gonna be everywhere.
It's gonna be somewhere. But yeah, we sell like dope clothes. I design most of it, so come check it out. You know, we do a lot of other stuff. Like we throw events. If you guys are from the Valley, we throw events every now and then.
Yeah, come on out and support.
It's cool stuff.
Hell yeah. So like I said, all of his socials gonna be listed. Collection Lifestyle is also gonna be listed. You saw the link just now in the video, but it's also gonna be in the description. I'm gonna have the website linked if you want to check out any pieces. Let me know if y'all want something, because maybe I could work out a deal. I get it. Y'all hit me up. We'll work something out. But yeah, Collective Lifestyle, they're killing it. Gavin killing it. I'm trying my best to kill something. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, Gavin, for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, brother. I hope you had a good time. Like, share, subscribe. The whole nine. You know the bitch. You know what it is. That's Gavin. I'm Jared. This has been the Tune Up. Thank you so much for watching. We out.